Hey guys, what's up? So this is another insight, kind of type of thing that should really belong on this channel, because I just had a really emotional breakthrough, like a really cool reminder of something, and I wanted to share it with you. And basically, today I really struggled focusing. Honestly, here's my computer. Now I'm on YouTube doing important work and stuff. But frankly, I spent part of the day playing video games, and I was in a rut and I was just like had one of those days where it was like I know I need to do something else, but I'm still in weekend mode. And I got out of it with a little force, but there was one thing that happened that really brought me out of it and brought me so much energy and excitement, and I was like, "Oh, yeah. Like that's right." And so basically a friend just texted me and said, "Hey, I'm having a hard time. Can I talk to you?" And I mean, they said it longer than that, but that's all they said. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk to them and help them. Because generally, right, like right now, you see from my stuff, I'm doing pretty well. I got plenty of energy to help people, plenty of enthusiasm. But like the moment that person reached out to me, like the moment I read that text, like suddenly, like my heart swelled up with excitement that like I had a purpose. And I think it's really important. It has a really big implication because like we all have creative genius and the ability to help. And so the reason my heart swelled up is not just because I'm helping somebody, because it's fun to help people, but because doing the work to be in a good place myself and be the approachable person who someone could reach out to means that all those things behind the scenes that I'm doing actually matter. And that's what makes me kind of want to cry is like, just knowing that my effort and my energy and my compassion and all this stuff that I'm doing for me really does end up helping other people and like going out into the world. Because one of the things I find is a couple of things. Number one, it takes a lot of work internally before you start to see external results, duh. But the other thing is just, man, the world has so many distractions and BS nonsense. Just so much, guys. There's so much BS in the world. And so if you have any, like, it doesn't matter, any school system, any religion, any job, any household, anything, everyone's just conditioned to sweat small stuff. Like, why do I sweat stains on my countertops or whether my house is clean or not, or all this when there's like life and death stuff going on with coronavirus and all this stuff? It's like, why would I ever sweat the small stuff? And so, I don't know. It's just like, when every time somebody reaches out to me and I realize there is big stuff, like there are other people who are having challenges who I can really help. And more so, not that I'm giving myself up to help them, but that me doing the work to take care of myself and doing those hard things behind the scenes to grow my own emotional intelligence gives me the bandwidth to help other people and do my job as a coach. That's really heartwarming. And so I want you to know that like every time you have a moment like that where you suddenly feel good, stop yourself and just think like, what just happened to make me feel good? So I'm doing that right now. I could have just felt good and been like, oh, that feels good. And most people go, oh, that feels good. And then they just go back to life and then everything's back over their head. But I'm saying, oh, that feels good. Like, that's really important. And it is working. And then I use that as positive reinforcement for my meditation. Say I want to go meditate better. This motivation that, yeah, keeping myself in a good state helps myself and others. Like, I see it now. I'm seeing something come to fruition, right? Someone asking me for help because I'm trustworthy, I'm compassionate. Like, that is so exciting. And so I just wanted to bring that to you right here and throw it up on the channel that, like, think about that and just question whether all this societal stuff that people worry about really matters at all, because it really doesn't. And be willing to take your life more seriously in the sense that you have so much more opportunity to be joyful and happy. And when you do that, you actually really give yourself a chance to help others just as a byproduct of having more to give. So guys, that's it for today, or for this video at least. I don't know, I'm gonna do these ad hoc, but I just really wanted to share that story with you. Go like lock that in. Whenever something big happens, like lock it in emotionally so that it never goes away.